not appointed by the demon of the back door. Maybe actually this will work. There we go. Okay, let me fix this real quick. You guys are going to be very happy. Turn this slightly. Ignore the weird noises. There we go. Yeah, there's the note. They're here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Not appointed by the demon of the back door. Let us begin with some good news. Twitch. Tell you about Twitch. So, the day after I got affiliate, the requirements for affiliate were lowered by half. They were literally cut in half. I was probably one of the last people to actually get the full requirements, which I find very funny. I find that pretty funny. Not gonna lie. No, it's understandable because affiliate isn't really anything important. It's just advertisements. That's it, right? That's all it is. It's just advertisement rights. You're still probably not gonna, be able to understand a lot of what, like, someone who's been doing this for almost 2 years now, like me, needs to, right? It's a process. Still not gonna give you an audience. At most, it'll kill your audience. Getting rid of pre-rolls. Speaking of affiliate, that's can't wait to sell me. He usually doesn't see me while I'm doing this map. Speaking of affiliate, this coming speaking of affiliate, this coming weekend we will have full access to it. You specifically need a bank account that is a non-credit card CDL bank account to have payouts from affiliate. That's the last thing you've got to do before they'll give you full access. Probably this weekend, I will get full access. Hopefully. There's a lot you gotta do. Hell of a lot you gotta do. But you will have full access. We'll have channel points now. Pretty soon. And couldn't do it this weekend because power was out for a little bit. It rained. And it also, well, there was no one in the neighborhood. Let's just say that. There's no cars for me to even drive with. Sure, I'll give it to you. I'll give you 2 million. But enough about affiliate. For you guys are just excited to hear all that new stuff happen. Day afterwards, all of my hard work basically meant nothing, but it never does anyways, so. Now, my hard work is you guys. Wow, that really hit me. Hard to believe. My hard work is you guys. All the people that enjoy my streams. That's what my hard work is. And I've got even better news. I'm level 120 now. I've been grinding for 10 hours or so, and we have full access to the pyromancies we want. I'm sure you saw me use it a couple times. This is Black Flame. As you see, it's pretty powerful. Okay. This is Black Flame. The saber is doing really, really, really well. Oh. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's like people that beat Radon originally, right? I never had trouble with that version of the boss fight. Mostly because you just get so many NPCs, it's so easy to distract. He's never focusing on you, and if you get hit, it's usually just like one of his side swings. It's nothing really, really powerful. Never had an issue with that boss. I don't know why it got nerfed. Plus, it should be a boss that's like way out of its league for the part of the game that it's in. It really should be, because like he is so important to the lore. 713. So, let's go over what before we start talking about Elden Ring, let's go over what I did, shall we? So, not always, Dead by Daylight, it takes Dead by Daylight developers years to nerf anything, even if it's completely and utterly OP. So, let's go over what I did. This is at full level now, so I don't need to worry about this. I got a unique pyromancy flame from a side area in the DLC. It's just a little side area. It's like a little insect nest that you can go through. And I wanted to get this before I started back up streams because this is the most powerful thing we can get for our close-range pyromancy build. It's called the Pyromancer's Parting Flame. And it has two abilities. First one is... I'll show you. Normally, with a Pyromancer's Flame, you've probably noticed it by now, my weapon, my attack here, only does dark damage. So normal Pyromancer Flame does 400 damage. This one does 540. That is because you can see when I'd use this, my arm flares up in fire. That's actually a melee hit. This thing has, when it comes to combustion spells like this thing has a secondary hit that when you open your hand, there's a melee hitbox right in front of you that hits your opponent and staggers them. So, who's falling? Sorry, family friend had to call them. Well, they had to call us. My apologies about that. Whoa. Back up and working order? Yes, it is. Okay, so, like I was saying. Yeah, so we got two hitboxes. The dungeon that I had to do to get through this was literally kill 5 enemies behind a secret wall. And that happens occasionally, sometimes you just won't take any damage. And not my family. But, I don't really know what to do. But, it was I'll actually show you guys where it is. It was a small dungeon behind a secret wall that had me fighting Jeff Goldblum from The Fly. That's not a joke. It was actually pretty much Jeff Goldblum from The Fly. Barely not enough to kill that guy when this guy was defense, but... It is a really fucked up area. They remember those leeches that the other enemies threw on me and like sucked my blood? They have a more powerful version of that, which is like red worms they put on you. And it fucking hurts. It hurts a lot. Really irritating. They like grab you and vomit it all over you. And it's like, when I say Jeff Goldblum from The Fly, I mean like imagine that but worse. That's what those things look like. They're much more fly than man. there's still a man that became a fly. Here we are. This is the area that I snuck past just behind those dragons. That still don't know that I'm villain, the dumbasses. No. I'm not. I'm not. Haven't heard from them in a while. I don't know what happened to them. 1,500. This is like a little tiny area just past the dragons. I'm doing this for a specific reason. First of all, to show you guys the area I had to go through to get, set everything up for this stream. This stream we're going to be doing with I did sleep properly. But I'm trying, so this weapon has another feature on it. You read, Parting Flame releases stored Death of Eons to gain a modest amount of Estus. That is obviously a very, 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 very good ability to have. But you don't really understand what that means. So eventually there will be this little particle effect that comes up around. You'll see it when it happens. It's very, very, very obvious. I love that I can just stun lock them. That makes this game very fun. Hold on, let me pray. Through the sun. I shall extinguish. Nope. So right through here, you'll see what I mean. I'm sure it'll proc eventually. Basically, you need to kill a fuckload of enemies for this effect to happen. And when it happens, you'll know about it. Trust me, it'll be very, very obvious. But today we're going to be doing a whole lot of bosses. Oh. There it is. See that weird, like, almost misty particle effect around me that looks like a person screaming? Well, watch my Estus. As best you can, because I'm currently blocking it. See that number right next to it? When I do this. Gives me 1 drop of Estus. It restores an Estus flask. I have not become Solaire, even though I do now have his armor. I do now have his armor. I have not become Solaire. I simply want what they want. Okay. So, I think it is time to get this done. Behind this wall is a very powerful boss we will need to kill. Remember how I said we'll have dual katanas eventually in this game? We have to beat this boss together. Oh, it certainly was. His goal was to link the fire, and he would have certainly become this. We also got a black flame. 400. Not bad. I think it's time to go. We will be fighting, I believe it is called the Dragon Slayer Knight's Armor. Something like that. It's actually wielding one of the best strength weapons in the game, funnily enough. It's like the second best strength weapon. Well, that is an option we could do. That is an option for one of the 3 endings. When we get close to the end of the game, I will be putting a poll up on Discord for what ending we want to do. And one of the options is consume the fire. And, like, become the fire god. I've actually set up that ending already. Ugh. will see. We are far from the end. We are like 30% through this game. We are very far from the end. Not the god of everything, unfortunately. You're the god of non-black pyromancies, miracles, and sorceries, as well as you're not the god of dragons, gods, a couple other ones. That's about it. Alright, first let's get this done. Wow. He does not like my dark damage. No, it's that actually hurts him quite a bit. Wow, that's not a bad. It's kind of crazy that's not. So those weird hell butterflies around us will start shooting lightning at us. Whoa! This guy's... He has a dragon head. Okay, now they're gonna start shooting laser beams at these things. That. Now those laser beams can actually hit him. Indeed. We're doing Dragon Slayer armor pretty early, Omar. We're doing this boss pretty early, just because I want the souls from him. We have not beat any of the lords except for the Abyss one. Just caught me in his fan. There we go. Black flame, baby. So good. First attempt on that guy, too. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice chunk of souls, too. Not quite enough to level up, but whatever. Are you like one bonfire? Drago. Why? You do. Because there's another one right over here. Huh. Alright, so when we beat a certain amount of required bosses, standing right in that spot right there. Over Dark Souls. Yeah, but I think there's a bit. There's another ending that we could possibly do, but right now. When we beat a certain amount of bosses, our main weapon, along with a corpse and the key to that door right there, will be laying right there. So let's go and beat those bosses. First, let's level up. I think I can level up once with these mini scopes. I do believe I can level up once. I do believe I can level up once. We'll go and do Yorm the Giant.
Welcome. Very then take.
Yorm the Giant. We're going to fix it.
Farewell, Ashen One. Mace.
But if that is the ending you guys decide to vote on... I don't think it would. Quite frankly. If you do it again... sorry. If you guys do decide to vote on that one, we will have to kill the fire. Keep that in mind. We will have to cut her down. Now then... I think we're good. That looks like a fucking photo of a pre-rendered map before the game was finished. Not gonna lie. This lighting is like really weird. Alright, okay, which one? Actually, let's do Pontiff, because there's a ring we have to get right after Pontiff, the Ring of Favor. I don't think it would power humanity. Humanity doesn't draw power from the Dark Soul itself. It doesn't. We know this because of Slave Knight Gale at the end of the game. The people who draw power from the Dark Soul is a series, basically a council. They're a council of humans that draw power. Humans draw power from the dark. The Dark Soul is simply a soul, Lord Soul, that's corrupted by humanity. We also know this because, like, Slave Knight Gale, well, I won't spoil anything, but someone introduced Slave Knight Gale gets... Holy shit! That fucking combo actually stun locks you. You can't roll out of that if you take a hit right afterwards. The damage is a little bit too high. Also, it gives you, like, a minuscule amount of bleed, which you're not... That's really good. Now, we could summon some of these guys. I think we actually do need to summon this one. Yeah. So, Pontiff Sullivan, one of the easier bosses in the game, and I'm still not going to do it. This guy does go pretty hard. That. Also, I don't think it would be powering. I'm pretty sure. Really, he also has a fucking load of damage resistance and stuff. I'm actually pretty sure that wouldn't empower anything. I'm pretty sure that would just destroy the Dark Soul. Because the Dark Soul, the First Flame feeds off of humanity. Literally. This is our chance to go wild. That's his copy right there. Oh, he was going for me, not her. Okay. He's gonna resummoning. He, like, for some reason takes, like, extraordinarily... His damage resistance while he's doing that is, like, really, really low. I think I can come back. Easy. Because the Dark Soul is actually a product of the First Flame itself, right? It is in itself. Oh god. Am I online? No, I'm not online. Okay. What would probably happen is the First Flame would just eat the Dark Soul, and it would cause an Age of Fire longer. It would cause an Age of Fire longer than any of the other previous ones. That's probably what would happen, no matter how strong no matter what. No matter how strong the Dark Soul gets, it's still part of the First Flame. Not only that, it's not expanding forever. As we find out at the end of this very game, the Dark Soul, it doesn't die, but it grows so weak that it's a shell of its former self. We actually see the end of time in this game, like actually, the end of actual. And it's not good. Humans, everything is dead. There's only a few humans still left in existence. Everything is destroyed and dead. It is not good. The gods are all dead to begin with. Like, the descendants of the deities in this world are all that's left of the gods. The gods were around in, like, Dark Souls 1, but somewhere in between, we don't know how they all got missing. Very
well.
We don't know how, but they all died. Or, like, went away or abandoned us. The only deity left is the true deity. The painter. She's, like, the only real god of the race left, and she's not just a god of that race, she is the actual god. We don't know where the gods went. Some people say they're dead, some people say they abandoned everything in, like, the world itself. We see their descendants, right? But we don't see them. It's very strange. You'll see at the end of the game. At the end of the game, you will see what happens. It's a very crazy, very scary experience. But basically, everything really gets fucked. But that's not important. What is important is, see this area right here? If I wasn't playing offline, I would have probably been invaded twice by now. This area is a PvP hub. If you're playing online, this is where you want to go to fight other players. This place is such a PvP hub, it's ridiculous. Tons of people will invade you through here. As soon as you beat Pontiff. As soon as you beat that boss, you're gonna get invaded. All throughout this place. He's like the bridge in Iron Keep. Alright, so... I gotta run. As soon as I make the sidewalk. But there is another way, right? There is another way. When a one world dies, another one begins itself. This world is truly dead. The cycle may continue. This is nearly dead. It is pretty bad. What does the end of time look like? Well, it's kind of fun. You'll see. It's not what you think it looks like, I'll say that much. It's not what you think it looks like. What's your resistance down? Not high enough. You guys don't know. Ah, speaking of those who don't respawn. Hello, sirs. can't run away. You're stun locking me with two dual wielding weapons. I actually think one of those guys dropped their weapons. We already have the dual hammers that can getting a little aggressive, Chiefs. Whoa. Essentially. Yeah. I can stun lock them with this. If they don't fall in. Oh! I rolled off the edge. Being constantly burnt like that? He lost his weapon chamber. Unfortunately, I've just got too much health. Now he does drop it. Yeah. Twin spears. Okay. You think that's the hard part? You ain't seen nothing yet. There's another place we have to go through here. Oh. Hello, gents. Lovely weather we're having, eh? The fucking embers. Go right through here. Up and through here to the left. Then bank left and hit this wall inexplicably for no reason. We go down here. Hope you're ready, Draco. This part sucks. Crocodile. Oh yeah, he can just beat that. That's a crap. Yeah, I had no essence after that. I couldn't do much. I had no essence. I had to, like, spare them. Honestly, can you let go of a ladder in this game midway through? Yeah, all of those, I think all but two of those giants are alive. They all dropped Titan sharks. But I ain't about to deal with them. I've got bigger fish to fry, as you can clearly see. We're also going to be getting... The only stats we need to get up at this point are Attunement, Faith, and Intelligence. The higher we get that, the higher our fucking pyromancies do. Like, the higher the damage of them do. Right now, they aren't doing too much. They're, like, doing 400 damage or so. And that's pretty shit. Not gonna lie. I'm sure we can use it as basically our secondary melee attack. We're essentially dual-wielding fire and a saber. But, fuck, man, that ain't shit compared to what we can do later. We're gonna be a goddamn monster later on. I mean, maybe. As far as I know. Who gives a damn? Alright, crocodile creatures attempt 2. Come on. These things are really irritating, but... Okay. I should probably start doing that. I mean, they take a lot of damage. Or not too many weapon. They take a lot of damage from fire. God damn. They just don't fucking stagger. They don't give you a single break. Also, if that lightning hits that water, you actually take out your damage. It does like two more projectiles inside of your body. You get hit directly by that. I'll start dual wielding, dual handing saber. That's probably the best thing to do here. Just wish there wasn't such a walk back. Which one of you is... Only two of them. The walking simulator, just about right. At least we get a lovely looking place. I do like the aesthetic of this place. This is in Orlando. Was in Orlando. Now it's a whole lot of nothing, basically. There's nothing here. It's fucking horrible. Everything here is old and dying and cold for some reason. That motherfucker over there, he's really hard to see. He's got something. Two-handing this. Actually, my one-handed There we go. All I need to do was get him to like hit him twice, then he staggers to death. I fucking knew I could do it. See how volatile those creatures are? Yeah, there's kind of like nothing in here. There's no decorations. There's literally just... There. Fuck it. There's the ring we needed. The ring of favor. Fucking volatile ass creatures. They either fucking smash you to dust or you kill them instantly. Here we go. More health, more stamina. Fuck yeah, baby. We got the ring set up now. Stone statues would have to go. Yeah. And especially this corpse over here, you know? That would probably have to go as well. Yeah, this giant core should probably have to go. What's there? I think they have tail tongues, I believe. We only have sunlight. We have... Okay. It's not gothic, it's not quite. Where do we go next? Up, down, up, and around. Oh, that's fucking right, yeah, the fucking... The puzzle. Remember those, like, spinny platforms in this area from DS1? Guess what? They're fucking back. In the exact same way as they were before. Oh, fuck. We have to do that shit again. Only worse this time. Oh, fuck. Ah! That area right there? That's the secret area. We go there later. We go there later. We go to that weird, creepy mountaintop later. Not right now. Oh, I hope you missed this. Because guess what? They're fucking back. The boys are back in town. Fuck. Oh! I'm gonna regret it, basically. There we go. I scorched his fucking ass. really did miss being fired at by giant javelins from a huge man on the most precarious architecture of all time. Hey, at least we got some arrows. Oh, another one. Yay. I know I'm kind of abusing Black Flame, but it's so good, bro. It's so good. I just grab their fucking waist and melt their balls off. Damn it. Ah, I got caught right at the last swing of the animation. Is this where I'm even supposed to fucking go? Oh no, it is. Okay. Oh, we gotta do this bullshit. Okay, so... we gotta go up and around. Maybe I'm abusing Black Flame a little too much. 63. Max is 99, by the way. That's one of his... Doki doki waku waku. I don't know what would be the point of that, but alright. Yay. Most precarious fucking place in the game. Ow. Good thing I'm not alive. To a spike that there's no point. Anything would die to that fall right there. Well, not that one. Any human would die to a fall on those fucking overhangs. What are these called? I don't know what these are actually called. Part of architectural design, like passwords. Yep. I could have fried his balls a second time. Oh, a spear boy, huh? Oh my god, he barely hit me. What a fuck. Okay, don't repeat what you hear on stream. Here we are. It's actually a very good armor set. Yep, everything is ready. Now we just gotta wait for her to do her job. And kill that woman. Oh boy. You remember this place? Let's go back to the shrine now. Actually, there is something in that place we gotta get. It's off to the right. It is. It's a good fucking game, bro. It's one of the best games ever made. Not gonna lie. This shit is good. One of the best games ever made. I knew it was something there. Personal, right? What is this? What does that even mean? Huh? It changes my body shape slightly. Does it give me... Does it just swap me over? No! No, it doesn't. What? What the fuck does that even mean? What the hell is wrong with this horny ring? Okay, female actions. It's not a smaller hitbox though. He like slightly sucks in his arms and legs very slightly, like he puts his knees together very slightly, and like he twists his arms weirdly. Okay, female actions. No. I'm just gonna look up what this fucking thing does. What? The reversal ring. What the hell? What the fuck is this thing used for? The reversal ring. New window. Wearing this ring, player switches the walk animation to the opposite gender. Does not affect player's voice when taking damage. Okay, it makes some of your attack animations with certain weapons different. It makes your walking animation different. And it moves your hitbox inwards by like a fucking inconceivably small amount, so it's not even useful. And it changes how your character recoils from damage, but not their voice. I think games need a lot more weapons like that, a lot more items like this. Just items that have no purpose at all except to do one tiny thing. That is a really cool detail that they have. Essentially. I mean, it's completely useless. Completely and utterly. It's a reference. Do you remember that guy we fought in this hallway that he kept stretching the hallway? He was born a boy, but his parents raised him as a girl because of how, like, weak his body was. He was also kept, like, hidden in this tomb for years. So no one knew he even existed. A little bit. David wouldn't be the one to like that ring. It would be the other guy, the DM. What the fuck? Does it actually say any have any lore on it, or is it just like, yeah, it's happens? A divine ring granted to the Dark Moon Gwendolyn in his youth. Causes males to perform female actions and vice versa. When it was raised like a daughter with the aura of the moon, said to behave. Brooding goddess. Damn. He really was a femboy. I guess you gotta have him. Every culture has something like that. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. What the hell? Man was very dainty. He was so dainty that he was known for being dainty.
Ah, greeting, good tidings.
Oh.
My spouse is ready. The time is right to greet her. The girl awaits thee in the hidden dark moon chamber of Anor, so thou mayst a true monarch.
Alrighty then. Well, I guess it's time to get married, gentlemen. Let's get married. By a marriage, I mean a human sacrifice. Well, actually, could do something like that in a certain campaign right now, actually. That's not important. Who's ready for a human sacrifice? Disguised as a marriage. Oh. Well, I would need to hire a lot of people to do that. Plus, he's moving. He's moving. So it's actually not going to live very quickly. It's moving. He's going to get a better life. My stamina come back slower on a ladder. Of course, it makes sense. He's going to get a better life. It would be pretty funny, yes, especially if I used my alias, like one of my many aliases online, and just confused him. He doesn't know about 3 of my aliases, so... Beautiful. Look how amazing this armor looks. This is a very, like... It's not quite, like... It's very human. It's like a Spanish, Middle Eastern mix armor. I really like it. It's like a human armor set. Almost. Be crazy if you get like a human mask. So that would be awesome. Human mask. Pretty. Nice. Oh boy. You know, Drago? I'm feeling nice. We finished up the Naruto campaign, by the way. 100% fully free now. That girl from Beetlejuice. My players are going to be starting DMing next week. First, this is more. Is she ready?
Welcome, our gracious lord. Your spouse awaits you. You are very near. Please, take the sword of avowal. May you be the truest lord of Londor yet.
Stop. I believe that is actually a key. It is, indeed. Ceremonial sword of Londor cannot be equipped as a weapon. It's said to be the right of wedlock. Presage a true hollow lord. Your spouse's name is who firmly awaits a rightful lord deep within the vault. He's dead. Alright. So what I'm about to do would be considered sacrilege in any religion. See, this is a female. And females have more humanity inside of them than males. But I need that humanity to do what I want with it. So... hold on. Absorbing her humanity. This is the mausoleum underneath Anor Londo. Yes, it is murder. And this is actually just murder. Yes. Not only that, she dies permanently now. We got 3 dark signs. And now 8 dark signs. If you play as a female character, you'll have 10 dark signs. There we are. This is the mausoleum underneath Anne Orlando. You probably passed right by this place. It's hidden by a statue. God damn. You're dead. They are the power of humanity. They are basically a gaping hole. So humanity is powered by the fire. These holes are gaping holes in the body which expel the dark energy from inside of a human that's naturally there. It is also a brand, a literal brand on a person. I'm letting out my dark energy that I would use. So you've probably seen this room before, Omar. Normally there's a statue right here. Hit this wall, and it will reveal the mausoleum now. So I'm getting more powerful wings. The reason we needed her is because, like I said, she has more humanity in her. So we absorbed her humanity. That also means she's dead. Like, actually dead. That's one of the only ways you can really kill a hollow, is through that ritual. Otherwise, they'll always come back. But now we have her humanity. And if you play as a female character, your max will be, your max will be 2 higher. So as a female, you'll have 10 dark signs at max instead of 8. It doesn't make any difference at this point because you only need 8 to get the ending, but it's just a little bit. Unfortunately, no, it has to be that female because she's the only female hollow in the game. She's the only one in the entire game, so it has to be her. She is the only one who has more than 1 dark sign inside of her. She has 3. And as a female, you can still do like the same ritual. Even though technically, lore-wise, it may not be needed, but I guess they just want you to have as much humanity as possible to do the full ritual that you will see later. Very crazy lore. Very crazy lore. Oh, damn it, he came away from the back. He didn't pull some. Really? You do not stagger. Holy shit. It is sort of it's a ritualistic sacrifice of that girl, so you can become the god of hollows, essentially. Hollows are somewhat rare in this game. She's the only, like, truly female hollow in the game that has more than 2 dark signs. So that's why it had to be her. And that's why Horus, her companion that we killed, Horus finds this out and tries to kill us. There may be another reason, but we don't. It's open-ended lore. Giant Skull! That's, I think, the final coal in the game we need. Sure. Yeah, shit gets crazy in Dark Souls lore, man. Just wait until you guys see the end of this game, when all of time is destroyed. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck you! Fucking so many goddamn fireballs. Because it has to be done in that ritual specifically. It's not like you collect dark souls. Ah, motherfucker. way is long since collapsed. Is that fucking hole in the window still here? Can I make it? Alright, who's ready to fight one of the major bosses in the game? The fuck out of my way, hoes! Oh, that's... Ah! Spider creature! Ultimate technique. Become immune to all damage. Because there's basically a healthy limit. If you're too hollow, you basically revert to, you can't use the power of fire. You essentially revert to like, you have some dark damage resistance, sir. He had like 90% dark damage resistance. You essentially become a zombie, right? You can't use the power of fire. You can't use pyromancies like I'm doing here. You also can't use miracles either. Do I think I can beat Aldridge with this? No, I'm gonna go back. First, let me check. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, you got going right eyes. Oh, yeah, you were in a... You're in a surrender. Alrighty then. Well, gentlemen, I think that's everything. Pretty sure there's nothing right here. Alright, we're gonna go back, rest of the bonfire, go to Aldridge, murder his ass. I don't know what his damage resistances are. So I'm gonna swap out Fire Orb for Great Combustion. Just in case he's got like mad dark damage resistance. Where is that? This. 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 Alright, let's go. I'm gonna try out Dark Flame on him first. Great Combustion actually takes more than Dark Flame, I believe. Whoa! Dumbasses. Alright. 1v1 me, bro. That's a bad one. It doesn't follow me. Whoa. What's your dark damage resistance? Okay, what's your fire damage resistance? Okay. He's got a lot of dark damage. And a lot of fire resistance. Let's move. Oh, we don't want to be caught in this attack. Now those arrows follow us. And he does this bullshit. If you're wondering why he's like a giant slug, it's because he's a camel. Yes, he ate a god. One of the last ones. Oh, fuck, I got really close to him. Shit, fuck, oh, shit, fuck, fuck. What a bastard. Oh, shit. Yeah, he lets out projectiles. Those projectiles zoom to us. Yes, they do. This shit again. It's faster than me. Damn it. Oh. Oh, no. Holy fuck. The fucking multi-soul spirit combo is insane. We got him on the ropes, though. We got him on the ropes. I'm gonna circle round. He's using the power of the fire. Life hunt. There we go. Pride. Cinders of a lord. Soul of... Because we need that painter. He's like literally our only hope of actually doing anything. Okay, souls of the swords. Cinders of the Lord left Aldridge, devourer of gods. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return in as cinders. Aldridge became a lord by devouring men. Ugh. Yeah. And so took to devouring gods. Keep in mind, all these lords are from far bygone eras. Okay, let's move then, shall we? You're probably wondering what is in the big titty girl. Well, we can actually eat his soul, and that's a guy. So, unfortunately, this place is notorious for having femboys. You've been tricked. You've been had. Also, we can see his soul right now. Soul of Aldridge, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Inspired. When Aldridge, on the fading of the fire, inspired visions of the coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous. He had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. Oh, I see. Well, I don't think that's how that works for her, but whatever. Sun Princess's Ring. Damn, this place has seen better days. Remember when this place was a beautiful, like, gigantic place? Now it sucks. Sun Princess's Ring. Gradually restores HP. Ah, it's useless. Especially when I can just do this. If I had killed enough people. Smells something delicious. We need to keep the painter alive because she's pretty much our only hope. Our only hope at new life. Essentially. I wonder if she's in her...
Well, then take...
I'll go check if she's already starting to paint. I hope she is.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Just for those stupid idiots, those foolish fools, I'm gonna equip Bed of Chaos. Then Great Combustion. Then Flaming. Just in case someone has good damage resistance against fire. But she is right. Hopefully, this right here is like the side area that I was talking about. It's like I'll show you the fly. It's like a dungeon filled with fly people. Dark Blood Helm. Taking our time. Long sword, there we go. Need to work yet? Not entirely, no. Ah, yes you are, good.
Thou art ash. Thou hast a pact made with Uncle Gale, so I wish to tell thee all. Behold its size. This is my canvas. It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. But first, I must see flame. I wish to paint a picture of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly home. That's why I must see flame. I wish to paint over one, that's why.
Alright, you see this right here? This little girl is essentially God. We don't know a whole lot, but the creators of Dark Souls said that she is the closest thing to like a one true God out of all of them. We don't know what that means. There's a lot of ways to interpret who she is. But we also have no idea what she means by half the shit she says. It's very, very cryptic. But there you go. That is who we're trying to help. Okay. Who's ready for the next boss fight? By the way, if you're wondering what this document is. Oh. No. Because she brings the Bloodborne world into existence, and I quite like Bloodborne. That's what she's painting. At least that's the main theory, that she's painting the Bloodborne. Right down there is where I need to get to. I'm going to throw myself off this cliff. By accident, not on purpose. Also on purpose, because I need to go eat something. Well, not eat something, but check if something's being cooked, because I smell delicious. It smells good. Amazing news. Sorry about the absence, fellas. Needed to go get something to eat because I haven't eaten anything in a while. And my grandmother was generous enough to bring down her leftovers, since she is the most delicious thing on this earth is simplicity, my friends. Remember that. Humans naturally dislike complicated things, I find. This is beautifully simplistic. And delicious. Alright. Using the last ladders ever crafted by Gilligan himself, we now depart into the night. Now that happens! Okay, goddamn. Witches, man. Let's take care of that. Hey guys, what's up? What's with the standing around doing nothing? Oh, okay. Where have you been all day? No, you cannot have my food, sir. You don't have very good elemental resistance to 3 yet, though. Funnily enough, not a crucial, although they are very. There's a lot. Literally, they're a lot larger. Okay. I think it's time we get going then. I don't know. Give me a second, we're about to do something really, really, really dumb. You ready? Because we've got a friend in this battle.
Yom, old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Yeah, we can't beat this guy with normal weapons. We have to use this. There it is. Whoa! He has the most health out of any creature in the game. Now we bully him. Oh! Okay, well that was close. Now hold on there, fella. Okay, as you can see, one attack does most of our... We gotta charge him. No, stupid word. He failed. We will fulfill his promise where he could not. Holy fuck! The other one. Whoa, that right hook. There we go. One fucking more. Blade has to charge. Blade has to charge. When you see it glowing white, it's ready. There. Lord of Cinder killed. We did it! Woo!
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last reward. Prince Lothric
Yeah.
is in your hands. Please save his soul.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We have beaten all the Lords of Cinder up until this point. Normally this would be where you fight the dancer, but we already did that. Couldn't help it, man. He died in the fight against Yorm, but he died doing what he loved. It's time. He's probably like the best character in each game. Whatever Katarine Knight there is, they're usually the best character in each game. Not gonna lie to you. Now let's see. We have Eldridge of the Deep. They carved his skull from his corpse. We have Yorm the Giant. The Abyss Watchers. Hmm. Discord. Discord. Memes? I see. You remember you telling me about that? Oh, I gotta here. Because next up we actually have a new weapon. I remember you telling me about that. Cool. To be fair, I rarely use dragons. I'll have to find a good place for it. The Holy King Lothric, last hope. I'm thinking maybe the Underdark would be the best. There. Oh,
Ah, our Lord, I presume thy holy vows are sworn. Wonderful. Now thou art the true and deserving Lord of her with the spouse, the strength to claim the fire is thine. I, Uria. Our Lord, and I pray when the egg of the god are.
She doesn't sell
Be
anything.
safe.
Now we could kill her to get her weapon, it's really good. Really good weapon.
Back again, I see. Perfect time.
Okay, one, got that. Whoa. Got everything here. I'm gonna pick up basic solar.
Promise to stay.
Alrighty then, gentlemen. I think it is time. You're dead yet?
Oh, so the dark little blink.
I know, you're on the verge of death, though.
Oh, keep.
Alright. Let's go. This is the beginning of a great era. Let's go claim our weapon. That way. The Grand Archives is up next. A place once of beauty. There it is. Alrighty then. There's one of our primary weapons right there. But right now, I'd call it probably a CR-16 creature, personally. I would probably compare stats similar to a white dragon. Depending on its age, of course, it could go up or down. Let me think. What do we want to do? I think we want to do the one boss fight. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing Frida now. Yes, but thinking about what it is, I'd probably compare its intelligence and its comprehension closer to a white dragon. Plus, Slayer actions made a lot more impactful as a white dragon. Okay, I'm ready. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. No idea at all. I'm going to try in this, though. I'm going to try this. First of all, let me show you the fly grave, shall we? So, the next boss up is Lady Frida, the nun in the corner of the room that we saw. She's a real fucking issue, especially for us. Real issue. She is one of the stronger bosses in the game because she is a single boss that turns into a double boss that turns into a third stage single boss. So, that's not me irritating. Alright, where is that? Oh, hi. Hello. Oh. Why are you such a violent creature? Gonna rest the spawn fire real quick. Gotta get up and around. David does have a habit of fighting things a lot, especially right now. Ooh, we almost had me. This is like a little chapel area. It's a little side area of the DLC you can get into. This place is real irritating to get into. It's basically just a bunch of wandering. It's a bunch of wandering. A bunch of bullshit. Yeah. I mean, he's done a little bit better. We did a little bit more of the fight since then. He's managed to, like, heal a couple of his party members up with the robotics kit that he has. But he's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. I won't say anything. Let's just say he didn't win. No, he did not. Not at all. Well, you can't quite do that because the place... Ah, here it is. The place is one of his friend's homes. He was trying to have her, you know, be safe and live. There's not a whole lot of safe places. It's a very special place. He even asked her, hey... Well, she even asked him, like, hey, don't destroy this place. There, wonder shit. That's what. There's little red ones all over. There you go. Plus, he wanted like the supplies and everything from the people that he was gonna kill. There's one on top, one on top left. There you go. He's got kind of a little bit of a defensive wall right now. He's got, like, everything flooded, but unfortunately, he almost died. It was, like, very, very close to killing him with a heavy machine gun. He got shot a couple times by a heavy machine gun in the chest. 2 of the bullets missed him, one of them hit him, and it knocked him to 0 exactly. And with no one with a herbalism kit around, he's just unconscious.
Be forewarned, eager Ash. Should this world wither and rot, even then would Ariandel remain our home. Leave us be. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide. Leave.
Gonna kill ya. Take one. Just see, flame.
Once again. Not enough blood yet shed. My
This is her
flail.
father.
Bring me my flail. Ah, Frida. What stops thine ears? Please, my flail. Right away.
Alright. Time to kill.
Bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see?
That's not really the problem here. That wouldn't have done him
What
no
I
good.
once
Trust me.
Soon blood surge. I can
He
still
needs to start cybernetically enhancing himself, which he thought about doing.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided Ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
There we are, sister. Holy. He does a little bit of frosting. And that she has very little health. Her attacks are kind of deceptive. You see me kind of get used to them, I've only fought her. Ah, nice try, bitch. Not a stagger on it. It's surprising. No stagger on it. When she does that, I'm gonna do something. Gotta watch it. Watch it. To the left. It's good right there. Okay. I'm just gonna disappear. Force her to disappear. She has 2 moves she can do there. You like that? One of them is a charge attack. The other one is a grapple. I think I can. There we go. I've seen this. Once you hear that blade slice for the second time, you know that you have to roll. Never truly. Now it's the second phase of the fight. This is a three-stage fight, by the way. Don't ask me what's happening here. I have no idea. Alright, now we kill him. Yeah, now we kill him. Don't worry. May have to do this fight a couple of times. It's a very long, very arduous fight. But it's okay. She is ashen like me. Which is unfortunate. Alright, time to kill them both. Best thing to do here is to focus on her father. She is a fucking bitch. She has incredibly fast attacks. Her father is not very mobile. His attacks are very... Some of them are wide sweeping, but as you can see, her attacks are much, much fucking larger. Bitch! Asshat! I'm gonna rip your goddamn guts out! You better not fucking heal again, you whore! No healing in this goddamn house! But it's not... Bitch. You don't think I know what your tricks are? I wrote the goddamn book on everything you can possibly do. As you can see, she has a couple of cape attacks, where her attacks are emphasized. She also uses that right like. I wall paint? Are you kidding me? Obviously, the most difficult aspect of this fight is not her damage. It is the length of this fight. If I had more Estus, I probably would be able to do this a lot easier. Or if I started out without it. If I had started with an Ember, I could have probably done it a lot easier. We also got a Titanite Slab. Yeah, we gotta start the whole fight over again, by the way. What I'm gonna do is, just because of how resistant they all are to dark damage, I'm gonna grab the max amount of Estus. Like the max amount possible, like, right? So is this judgment fair? No, but it doesn't have to be.
That is, wasn't he?
It was called.
My. The coal of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago.
We can do
I
this.
miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's...
Crocodile? We don't have any of that. We just got heroin. We don't have enough money for that stuff. That was a really fucking stupid joke I just made right there. But
Pretty, I go...
okay, let's try this again. Now like I said, she doesn't got a whole lot of health. Not at all, in fact. We can also equip different rings now that we're not going to use our pyromancies at all. The weapon she wields is actually one of the meta weapons online as well, the dual scythes. One of the meta weapons online. It's a high-end, high-dex weapon. Very powerful. It's one of the only dex weapons. This on. Got the health? Got the health, and I got the best to play in this game where there is no fate. By the way, we restart the entire goddamn fight! Her combos are predictable, but they're really, really diverse. Unfortunately, as you can see, that is a completely different combo than what you saw her do previously. Really? Her attacks are slightly off. It doesn't matter how many times she cuts me down. I have a ravenous hatred for her and her father both, because I want what they have. So any, especially that horrible. Not a fan of most foods that are served in the morning. Especially disgusting David sausages. Trying to pick that out of her. Now, crazily enough, you can actually backstab this one. Ah, and she can delay that so much if she wants to. Dumbass! Oh! Oh no, I was the dumbass for a second. Getting my own weapon range. I wonder if Sword Dance would do anything to her. She doesn't. Bitch! Get the fuck back here! Alright. I don't hate women. I hate this woman. Get it right. I don't discriminate by group, I discriminate by person. Bitch! Get that shit out of here! I couldn't see shit. Honestly, I wonder if the this still think the saber is the way to go here. It's very, very good for what we need it to be. Alright, let me concentrate. This is one of the hardest fights in the game. It's the third hardest fight in the game. How the fuck was that? You got some straight up fucking March level shit there. I don't know how that one was a hit. That really threw me off. She has a little bit of phantom range, although to be fair, most of the time in Souls games, scythes have like massive phantom range to begin with, so it makes a little sense. Yes, this ring really helped out though. You really did. That is a different, despite it looking nearly the same. Those two attacks, like what she just did right there, and what she's about to do right now, those two attacks. Bitch. She just has Melania's dash, I forgot about that. She can just get out of trouble. Maybe the greatsword would be better, because stagger seems to be kind of her weakness. I'll at least upgrade it. I'll try it. I'll upgrade it and try it. I'll upgrade it and try it, because there's no... I'm not going to do anything else with this Hollow Gem, except, like, boost the katana slightly, and I already know where another Hollow Gem is anyhow, so... We're good. We'll go over here, and we'll give him... We'll give him this greatsword upgrade. Maybe it'll be good. A lot of people say this is one of the better weapons in the game.
Pretty be careful.
It is a good difference. I'll try it out. We tried a lot. Oiled and oil. Remember Avatar? Korra had a good concept. If you think Korra was bad, wait till you see the new series they're coming out with. Have you seen that yet, Draco? Rawhood. I have. I finally rewatched the whole thing. It's been a while. I never really fully completed Avatar. I more read through all of its lore than anything. I've watched a little bit of it. Yeah, if I ever walk around, I can't like that my region. Well, I know what you're gonna do there. Yeah, that's a rare. What a fucking bad game design move. If you can do something like that, you should be rewarded for it. Two, three. Oh. Oh, I do like the protocol stuff. It's very fun. That goes pretty much once. That always goes pretty much. That actually tracks them. Yeah. That's surprising. I rarely went away. Great sword works a lot better though, not gonna lie. Was not a fan of a lot of new stuff, actually. Have you seen the new series yet, Draco? They're coming out with a new Avatar series. It's got one of the dumbest concepts ever. I mean, I say that. Wow. Listen. She rarely does full melee. Oh, she can do it early, the bitch. Did not know that. Getting her against the wall is really good. She often fucks up her dashes. Oh. Oh, she literally, I ran into her as she was doing it.
Surely awaits thee.
Korra was good early seasons. I honestly liked early season Korra. It's afterwards. Like, Korra had a good premise. Failed horribly. I wish they would have kept it to just, like, the politics of the world. Just, like, let me see the politics of the world and how the Avatar has to interact with modern politics. Just let me see that shit, man. That would be so cool. No. That's not what I do. I don't know how I was hit by that. To be fair, a lot of her attacks are like that.
Return from whence thou
She's
camest.
very also very she has
Surely
no
awaits
health.
thee.
That's what I was gonna do. I could probably just respec and go melee. That would suck. Korra is a very easily hateable character, not gonna lie. I agree with you there. Korra has a lot of problems with her character. Although, I'll tell you the premise. That's a very gonna jump. Oh, she's gonna go in. God damn. See what I mean by she's volatile? She's got, like, no fucking help. Does it stop? Yes, it does! There we go. She's... If that fucking staggers her, that's amazing. Gonna let him do his first pace here, so we can look at. So, he paces her. It's a very slow attack. Bitch! Get that healing shit out of here. Don't even want to see it. Oh, she can reverse that. She can make that reverse that. Big hits. That's what we need. That's his burst. He does that usually right after being stabbed. There we go, baby! Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I knew. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to run backwards on that. I was wondering why that projectile. Yeah, so the premise of the new Avatar is really, really bad. It's actually pretty. Also, yes, I do agree there. Korra early on is written as someone. She's almost Korra early on. Early series Korra is written as someone who you kind of just want to punch in the face, right? He's written like a better version of the fucking Star Wars bounty hunter character. She's written like a slightly better written teenage boy. She's such a fucking annoying ass, right? God damn it. Damn it. Get that animal. It's also gross.
Return from whence thou camest. Furia surely awaits thee.
I'm wondering if... I don't think Frostbite would do anything. I know a fucking shield doesn't do anything. She shreds right through her shield. She just doesn't fucking care. But... I don't like Korra because of that. But... the new characters, the new main characters... I mean, they make early season Korra look well written. She can still be hit during her. Whoa! I might have to go and respect this guy. What? I didn't press that place. I mean, I have 3 of my respecs still. All 3 of them. So actually, I think that'll be fun. Let's go and do it.
Furia surely awaits thee.
It is. She's also like one. I don't know if she's the worst Avatar ever, but she is really bad. I wish they would have just kept the spiritual stuff out of line, because we get so much of that already in the original Avatar series. Let's actually go and respect, because we haven't done that yet. I'll show you how respect works. You go to this girl in here, and she allows you to respect your character 3 times. 3 times. Oh, 5 times. 20. We're gonna go to 0. We're gonna go to 30. Strength, we'll go to 18. Going to 40 on this. And the rest of this. Go all the way to 64. You know what? Go to 64. 4 on this. And then you respect. Officially respect. See, 551 damage. A lot more damage. Huh. Lot more health. And then back to the shrine box. Yeah, she did. Not gonna lie there. What we can do is see 65. Bam, 70. 553. And all of our resistances are higher. It's called a pro game move. Pro gamer. Okay, so let me tell you about the premise of the new avatar, alright? The premise of the new avatar is simple. Korra is dead. And the cycle has gone back to airbending, right? Korra's been dead for a while, cycle's gone... Ah, hello, Gale. Cycle has gone all the way back to airbending now, right? But, I want to say this, I came up with this first, although it doesn't matter. But, the cycle's gone back to airbending. And these airbenders were not born... There's two of them, they're actually twins, they both have the powers of the avatar. They were not born inside an air nomad temple or anywhere. They were actually born in New Republic City, right? Yes, however, we completely skip over those. No one knows who those people are. Fuck 'em. There also has to be a firebender as well. But, fuck 'em. Who gives a shit? I hate how you can just get out of it. God damn it, she keeps dashing. I can't quite get a good lead on her. This. There we go. 1700. I'm assuming those people are going to be like relevant though. I would assume the previous avatars before these people are going to be relevant at some point. Right? No, not at all, actually. Well, kind of. So the story goes that, story goes like this. Basically, two avatars, right? He comes in. It's really useful. First time I've actually summoned Gale, I forgot he was in the summon. Why is Gale not hitting her? There we go. I didn't know Gale was even a summon in this way. It is fun. Oh, that's his death. If she dies first, he does that. Okay. So basically, the plot here is that. Good job, Gale. And guess what, bitch? Backstab! Get it! Oh, yeah! Nice job, Gale. Fucking criminy Christmas. Oh, bitch, you took your eyes off me! Yeah, Gale actually can stagger her with the blade of peril. That's what his weapon's called. Blade of peril. That keeps going! Fuck off with your gigantic combos! Ooh, she holds it in a different grip there. That's a long extension. God damn it, I wish you could just not get it fucking... Wish you could actually face consequences to me dodging instead of just doing your dash. Really, she has a second strike. I wish I had more stamina. I need more. It's a grab, by the way. That's a good grab. Wish you could just, you know, not get out of trouble when I roll faster attacks. Okay. We're doing pretty good. I could equip the ring she gave me. Help of Slave Knight Gale, I shall defeat you! I think I got it. That's a different one, sir. Backstab, bitch! And that's how you do it. Just need a little bit of a distraction to get damage off her. Alright. And warp to a different location. Guess where I end up. Well, you can probably guess. Surprise, motherfucker. I end up in the second DLC. That's not a joke either. Alright. So, let me tell you about... First, let me read the map. And I'll tell you about the new series, because it's much dumber than it was. Alright, time for the stupid. Time for the stupid. I'd also looked it up. So, you guys ready for this stupid shit? You guys better be. Here's how this is. So, you should also recognize this place if you don't. This is a shop.
Oh, your head's square on your shoulders, is it? I thought that clamoring tin can was the last. But here we go again. What is it you want from this old stoner? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just... Well, that's youth.
She sells the Black Knight, the Splitting Leaf Cleaver, and a couple more items later.
Keep your marbles intact, love. At least until I lose mine.
This is it, Draco. This is the kiln of the First Flame. The First Flame is over there. We're here early. So basically, these two are born, and they have the same powers. They both have the same abilities as the Avatar. There's basically two Avatars, which is... Yeah. That's not how it works. But fuck you. Is essentially what the game is. Essentially not what the game is. Essentially what these shows is. They don't give a fuck. Not a single bit. But that isn't how that works. They don't give a fuck, not even a single bit. That's not how that works. So, yeah. Now here's the premise. So, two avatars are born. And the White Lotus is like, okay, well, there's two avatars, so we gotta, you know, we gotta raise both of them to be the avatar. This will be great. The avatar, apparently the avatar's position is being, like, questioned. It's like, you know, what's the point of the avatar's position? It doesn't make any sense. Why would we have an avatar? But you know what? After Korra, that is a fair idea. A very fair idea. And one of them, right? It's two girls. It's two twin girls. One of them let me unspec. Good 20, 24, that's before 20, 18, 40. I should go to 39. 40, 40, 20. There we go. So basically, that's kind of what's happening. So avatars, blah blah blah, all that shit's happening. And for some reason, this place represents like rebirth. For some reason, they're like, oh, well, one of these avatars is kind of shit. So we'll take one of them and come back to the other one later when we've thoroughly trained the first one. Because only one of them should be the representing app. Right? And it's like, you know what? That kind of makes some sense. Like, put all your eggs in one basket. Sure. I mean, it's what the Avatars has been doing since the beginning. But why wouldn't you just take both the kids? Plus, it's like, they say that, like, oh, you know, their parents don't want them to take both of their children away, despite them both being avatars, right? It's also like, what the fuck is going on with the spirit of the avatar? What's going on? Are they, like, cut in half? Are they literally cut in half?
Thank
The whole thing. So they decide to leave them one kid, right? And like, you know, like a teenager writing like their first like edgy D&D. Wow, that wall is definitely alive. You know, like a teenager writing their first ever like edgy D&D character. That is seriously the backstory of the kid that was left behind. So like, one of them is raised as like the avatar in like perfect prosperity, right? One of them is raised in like perfect prosperity. They live a really nice cushy life and they're a really strong bender. But the other one, the one that was not taken by the White Lotus, is their parents die. They live on the streets. They lose an arm. They only know firebending and, like, airbending. They become a criminal in a gang. Like, part of a major gang. It's something.
a hut.
They also, I think they lose an eye as well. Life cycle. Soul Pontiff Soul. This is Eorm's Great Shield. This is technically the best shield. But Life Hunt Scythe is kind of something we do want, because it is a very... Yeah, essentially, sounds like your typical rogue. So they have like a cybernetic, it's not even cybernetic, it's a steampunk arm that they use to control, like they use earthbending to control. Metal bending. And they're kind of just like... They got like a scar on their face, even. They're kind of just like chilling, right? And I do love how stupid this becomes. So Dragon Slayers. This is one of the better weapons in the entire game. Get this and then this. This is a really good pair of sides. We could either get the flail or this. Get this.
I took...
So, what happened is... okay, let me start off by saying... So you're telling me the White Lotus, the people who have been in charge of the Avatar since a fucking while now, right? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, not gonna lie. They just, like... Okay, so they just, like... Find these avatars, leave one of these kids with a family, and then that family dies, and they don't go looking for them? They're not like, hey, have you seen this person? We heard their parents died. It's not like they wouldn't know. It's not like they wouldn't know, right? Like, why would the White Lotus not do that? It's like, it's not like they wouldn't know that, oh yeah, one of our avatars, one of the two avatars, the most important person to us, the reason our entire competition fucking exists, is like, yeah, actually, we're not gonna go looking for him, we already have one avatar. It's like, is dying on the streets, essentially. And finally, somehow the Red Lotus figures this out, like, way down the line. Like, they don't know shit about this for years. And they finally figure this out, and it's like, oh shit, we should probably do something about that. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit, assholes. You probably should have did something about that years ago. Holy fuck. How do you just ignore an avatar? So this happens, right? And people are already thinking, you know, what if it was the Red Lotus hiding? And my question is, why the fuck wouldn't the Red Lotus just take that avatar to begin with? Ugh. Anyways. So, one of them is, like, super uptight. One of them is literally, like, character archetype of uptight. Like the plunge. Gales. Super uptight and, like, personal, right? Hey, war. Kinda. One of them is, like, super uptight and personal. The other one is, like, super, like, mega edge, basically. One of them is, like, mega edge. And that's, like, the premise right there. And then they finally figure out this avatar, this other avatar. So maybe, like, I don't know, maybe they're gonna use, like, a really stupid fucking plan. It seems like, oh, the person who knew about this other avatar in the White House died before telling anyone about her. Also, like, why? Why would they do that? But whatever. I'm getting yeah, like 80 people. Like, the White Lotus is a really big, really important organization. Why not just take both kids? Even if you're gonna, like, train one of them specifically to be the Avatar and have the other one not be trained at all, why not take both fucking kids to start? That family has to realize that this is kind of important. Even if you do leave one of them, just like, when the family dies, just go, oh yeah, you don't really do real damage to the guy that's high up. If you drop attack, you do uber big damage as you do this. But whatever. Alright. Oh, please. Yeah, that as well. Like, why not be like, this, your child is the Avatar, come with us. We will protect you from the potential enemies of the Avatar. Why are you gonna be like, actually, we can only take one of you, and this kid is, like, marginally better. Even though they were both, like, basically infants. Here's what this thing is. It's like a crystal sword, I'd say. It has a lot of damage. So this is it, Draco. Yeah, witness protection, essentially. This is it, by the way. This right here. What you see here, this is the end of time. The end of time is approaching. This is like the end of time itself. As you can see, this place is completely fucked up. It's kingdoms built on top of kingdoms built on top of kingdoms, all for one place. Now, the very end of time itself is slowly approaching. You'll know it when it happens. This place does look really cool, though. I would like to use this place as a backdrop for, like, a fight in D&D. Would that not be cool? I think it would be awesome. It's called the Prey. There's the dark side. But, yeah. That clearly falls away. Yeah, you'd have to make it like against like people who could like jump super high. Like make a race of people who can like jump. So I have a Dark Souls campaign, and this is one of the locations in it. And I have something similar to that. There is a race of hollows in there that have sprouted wings, and they can use their fly speed to move around, but they have to land on one place. They have to land at the end of their turn, or they'll fall straight down. So, there you go. But no one's ever gonna play that campaign. Oh. That would also be a lot of this, nice. And there's that giant tree. Down there, see that through those swirling clouds? That's where the fuck off of me. What the fuck? Wiggling Titanite. Yeah, it really was. I forgot that they can do that bullshit. It scared me. Hands. Lucky hands. What does the end of time mean? Oh, well, that's a good question. This game means the very end of everything. God damn it! They do it so suddenly as well. It does not take long at all. The angel! Oh! Bitch is aggressive. That's a spear as well as a banister. Oh my god! All of my health just disappeared. Becoming completely irrelevant. That is true. It's a very strange place, you know? But because hollows are forever, right? A human in its true form like we are is eternal. Forever eternal. We'll never die. We don't even have a chance to. We will never die. All of these creatures we see, that's what hollows look like. That right there is one of the true forms of a human. The thing is about Dark Souls, it has very odd... One of the main things you'll find in Dark Souls 3 is that there's a cycle. All of this game, except for where I am standing right now, has happened before, right? And the world is built upon itself over. Imagine it like this. Oopsies, ran out of mana. Holy fuck, you hurt like hell. Imagine it like this, right? The world repeats. It's an Ouroboros that is massive. Essentially, the Age of Fire happens, right? So there's the fire, when it came into existence, kind of created like a time loop, like a massive time loop that is like billions of years long. When the fire fades out of existence, right? When the fire comes into existence, Gwennon does his whole thing, right? It's like that Futurama episode where they have to go back around. It's the creation of the universe a second time. It's like that. Where it's like that, right? The universe is recreated over and over and over. Some things are unique. Some things only happen once, while some things always happen. When gaining the power of the fire. That'll always happen. It repeats on itself. Snaps my vision on the screen. Oh yeah, see this thing? We managed to kill that, the angel dies with it. Don't ask me why. So, it repeats over and over again. However, Dark Souls 3 is different. This cycle that has gone on for eternity. Hello, fellas. This place, the Dread, is different. Essentially, but it's all the same universe. It's just repeating over and over. You can hit that. Okay! Big two-handed swing. Normally we'd have to get above these guys. It's not limitless, but effectively infinite damage resistance. They basically take the bare minimum amount of damage they can do. So, the universe does this every time. It repeats over and over again, constantly. I actually believe there's a lot of really powerful items. But when the universe does this, when it repeats on itself, like this, it gets a little bit weaker every time. And some things remain. So you see all these castles and everything? some of these are probably from universes billions of years ago that still stand to this day. The ash we are walking on is civilizations that died trillions of years ago. Remember in Dark Souls 2, wow, Steel Protection Ring +3, that's really good. Remember how we talked about in Dark Souls 2 how when Soul said eons? That is why it said eons, because in the universe of Dark Souls, damn, did I do that? Oops. In universe of Dark Souls, sure, it's been 1,000 years for this cycle, but it has been eons since that soul was formed. It has been uncountable years. What the hell? I hit him out of his animation just as his animation started. It's crazy. Alright, Gale, whatever you say, bro. Yeah, I didn't die. There we are. That's why this place is like this. This is the dread. Capable. But it's gotten to a point where the fire has slowly lost all of its energy and all of its strength over and over again, constantly, eternally, through repeating this cycle forever. And this is what we get. This is what happens. This is where we are. When life doesn't die out, isn't reborn proper way, you get this. Eternal life. Eternal life like we are is a blessing. The ability to change while being eternal is a true blessing. Rebirth is a curse. Very sharp needles. Yeah. Rebirth is a curse. Let's see, I need this. So we are here to stop this cycle of rebirth. Rather. This is what's left of the gods' power, by the way, these things, these angels. This is what's left of them. Everyone will have it soon. It's our plan. It's been our plan since the beginning. Everyone will. These angels are what's left of the gods. Left of their power. Real life, I would have wanted regardless. Anyone or anything. Another angel. Yeah, that's what's left of the gods of real power. They curse you with fucking divine light. They can't hit you. Lost club. You go crazy, man. That's the fun part. I can enjoy going completely cuckoo. It's the fun part. What did I just pick up? What did I just pick up? They look very similar. A long-handled great sword. Never from a word of craft entirely. You could always go deep. There. All right. Okay. When we see that light, we run, because they're stuck in an animation while they do that. Get it. Safety, ring of favor +3, bitches. Is where we are going. Essentially, Draco, that's the story of doxing. Big old cycle. But the cycle has gone on for so long now. And it's kind of just rocking. There. Slam. And that's the story, Draco. That's how it all happened. That's where we stand today. You may recognize some enemies up ahead, Draco, from a long-forgotten age. You remember them as much as they remembered us. They I really don't want us. You remember this place right now? It should seem familiar to you. Surely it does. This place has rotted since we've been away from it. Endless of billions of years have passed. So quick. We'll visit them. Find them now. Crazy, huh? But now we're back to the present. Give
Gracious. Passing fine at let. This I only hope.
Believe yet. Large Titanite. I believe that is a washing pole. There we go. I also believe she now sells. There's Smoke's armor. There's Frida's armor. I can wear a really nice dress if we wanted to. Gungear, Exiles, Black Smoke, Eastern armor. There is a. There's just the samurai armor from Dark Souls 2. Wood grain ring. Alright. Back in the present, where things are somewhat normal.
Do not be gone. What?
That is what?
Back in the present. This is Solaris Soul. Perhaps. Perhaps. And so it is. So it is. Even more health and stamina. The Ring of Favor. Plus. You also notice like a lot of you'll notice a lot of like the weapons there are like they just have basic descriptions and no real lore tied to them other than like lore of things that have like make no sense. A short-shafted hand sickle wielded by the murky men who rise from the depths. Like what the fuck? Who the fuck? Clothed by black dampness and imbued with strength of dark. It's like, who the fuck are the murky men from the depths? Doesn't make any sense, right? Well, it's not supposed to. Murky men for the depths, maybe. Not supposed to. You're never supposed to know who they were because they existed billions of years ago. This is pretty much their legacy right here. Their weapon. Nothing they ever did, but their weapon. The things that they created. This is what's left. This sickle. actually considered a dagger, but don't worry about it. This, you know, perhaps a parting gift even to one sent off on great travels, sorry. And even like, you know, this, a giant golden cleaver, sword wielded by the warriors of the Herald Legion who sought the Dark Soul. The swords sank into the dark with the Legion. There were their blades. God. Were severely. Maybe Black Tower heroin, perhaps. Murky men from the depths. Then we have something a little bit less overt. We literally have this. This is a piece of armor from Dark Souls 2. That place we were just in was from Dark Souls 2. It was what's left of the poisoned capital when we fought the Snake Lady. Place. It's ancient. Older than even existence. But that's for another stream. I'll see everyone later. I have to get going now. Thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you all later.